Hello, I'm John Geib. I'm a vegetable specialist in the Big Country Master Gardener Association. I'm here today to talk to you about how to plant a tomato. Well, most vegetable gardeners plant tomatoes, but do you know the best way to plant your tomato so that you can ensure a good, hardy, strong plant that is able to produce lots of fruit? Well, today I'm going to show you the best way to plant your tomatoes. First of all, you need to ensure that you're ready to plant your tomato. Has the planting bed been prepared properly? Is there a frost or freeze in the forecast? Is the plant large enough to plant out? Have you hardened off the plant to withstand our wonderful West Texas weather? If you need more information on how to harden off your plants, please refer to our video on hardening off your plants. Well, now that you've ensured that you're ready to actually plant your tomato, we can get started planting the tomato. We need to understand that tomatoes will root anywhere along the stem that touches soil. So the best thing we can do is bury our tomatoes with a lot of the stem so that we can get those stems to grow new roots that'll be able to absorb nutrients and water for our plant to survive and thrive very heavily during the season. You'll need to determine how deep you can plant your tomato. The deeper you plant the tomato, the more roots your plant will have. Next, look at your bed. Do you have enough depth in your bed that you can plant the tomato vertically? If not, you will need to be digging a trench instead of a hole to plant your tomato. Dig a hole or trench as deep as you possibly can. If you're trenching, dig as deep as possible and then dig as long as needed. Next, amend the hole with extra fertilizer as needed. Remember to only fertilize as needed based on your soil sample. Make sure any fertilizer is mixed into the soil surrounding the hole so the roots are not in direct contact with the fertilizer because you don't want to burn the roots of the plant. One amendment that I always add when I'm planting nightshade family plantings is calcium. As you can see here, I'm using crushed and ground eggshells as an extra calcium source for my tomatoes. Tomatoes and other nightshades are notorious for getting blossom end rot. This can be caused by lack of calcium or poor watering practices. The added calcium that we can do with the eggshells will help prevent blossom end rot. Next, trim off the lower leaves from the stem of the tomato plant. Do this with a sharp knife or a pair of clippers. We're usually going to be trimming off leaves up about halfway up the stem to make sure that we have good contact with the soil. Remove the tomato plant from the pot and loosen the root structure if needed. This is especially critical if the tomato is root bound. As you can see from this one, it's not root bound and is probably not going to need too much loosening. Place the tomato in the hole. If you're using the trench method, the tomato root ball will be laid on its side at one end of the trench. You'll need to gently curve the tomato plant stem upward until it is near vertical. Be gentle and try not to break the stem in this process. Cover the tomato plant with soil. Press the soil down lightly, but not real hard, just enough to secure contact between the soil and the plant. Hard-packed soil will stunt the growth of the tomato root system. Stake the tomato plant to ensure that the wind does not blow it over and break the stem. Water the plant very thoroughly once you have finished this process. Well, your tomato plant has now been planted and is ready to grow fruit for you. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you for watching this video. If you found any information in this video helpful, please like the video. If you found our series on vegetable gardening helpful, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be alerted as we get new videos out on our channel. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep gardening.